Hi. I am here to hype you up today. I don't have anything planned really that I want to speak about. I just really want to bring some motivation and some positive energy to your social media, to your feed. And I really love watching videos that give me good energy and motivation. It's not necessarily the things that they're saying all of the time. It's just being in their vibration and being in their presence. So I didn't want to think too hard about what I was going to speak about because that's not really the point of this video. It's more like just hang out with me and be in good vibrations together. So I know that things can feel really messy sometimes, that when we have a lot going on or we have a lot that we want to accomplish, things can get all jumbled up in our heads and feel really overwhelming. And I want us to release that together. One of the practices that I actually have been doing for this is when I feel really overwhelmed and I have a lot of chit-chat in my brain, or I have a lot of ideas that are all over the place, I think about having a trash can, one of those little metal trash cans that people would have in their office, at their desk. I would imagine having one of those little trash cans, taking all of my thoughts and picking them all from my brain and crumbling them all up and throwing them in that trash can, and then just feeling a wave of relief, just white light, clearing my mind and renewing my thoughts. I really love that practice. It kind of just came to me. I don't know if I heard it somewhere or what, but it really works for me. So love that. And honestly, we have to let go of perfectionism and over organization, because those things sound great in theory, but they're actually going to do the opposite. So when things feel jumbled and they're a mess, just accept it. Just release and let go, and be thankful that you have these ideas or these tasks. It's funny because I was listening to this podcast the other day, and the girl was saying that she really loves her life as an influencer, and that she's really thankful that she gets these brand deals with these makeup companies and clothing companies and stuff, but that she feels overwhelmed by the amount of jobs that she has or sponsorships that she has, but she wants to be thankful and in gratitude for having them. And it's funny because a lot of us would think oh wow, how could you ever feel that way? I would never feel overwhelmed. I would feel excited, but it's it really goes to show that no matter what you're doing, you're still working hard. Same with modeling. People think that modeling is a dream job, but modeling is very tedious. It's a lot of work. It's a lot more than just looking pretty. It's a lot more than going to photo shoots and wearing cute clothes, It is a job, and really everything can feel heavy at some point in our lives. And it's a really great reminder that even when other people seem to have a easier lifestyle, it's actually just as difficult to them as your daily life is, or any of us. And I find strength in that because no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at in life, we're all going to feel the same way at some point, and we have to overcome that, and we have to push through that, and we have to live in gratitude. I'm here to be your motivator, to bring you energy, to bring you courage, to bring you strength, to hype you up. And I want you to know that you're on the right path. No matter how misaligned you feel, no matter how heavy things feel or how tired you are on the right path. You can do this. You're strong and courageous and bold and brave. And just being human is enough for all of that to be possible. Being human is enough. You already won by being human. Because we have the brain power to change our feelings and to think better thoughts. I know that a lot of media nowadays is fast-paced kind of clickbait or like quick doses of entertainment. And that doesn't give our brain enough stimulation. And I also feel like it separates us from each other. And just being human and just being told you are enough, you're here in this perfect moment, you are perfectly you, can do a lot. I want you to know that the words that I speak are genuine. I have been through a lot. I don't really talk about the things that I've been through because I don't want people to pity me or honestly know such deep things about me. But I definitely want to have the strength to make a video speaking a little bit about my struggles and my childhood or the things I've overcome in life. But I want to make sure that it's positive and that it's not just everyone feeling sorry for me, because that's not the point. The point is that I do know what I'm talking about. I have been through really hard times, and keeping faith and staying positive really, really got me through it. And I think this message will give you that strength, that confidence, that energy. I believe in you. I come from a very poverty, basically. I grew up not having money, and I think a lot of people think that I've had it all my whole life, but everything I have has been through my perseverance and my what's the word? Really just my vibes, And also, it's okay to have a handout. I think a lot of people perceive handouts as a bad thing, but we all need each other. Whether you're getting positive vibrations from someone or they're helping you through a hard time, handouts are okay. And coming from struggle is okay. We all have our ups and our downs and our purposes in life. I don't want anyone to ever feel intimidated by me and my struggles if they've had more. And I'm never jealous of people who have more or had more than me, because I truly do believe that we all have a reason to be on this earth together. And I 1000% believe and know that we all were given gifts by God, by the universe, whatever you want to believe in, that we unlock through self-discovery, and we help others with the gifts that we find within ourselves. Maybe you're still trying to figure out your gifts that you're going to unlock in your journey, or maybe you have your gifts and you are just nervous to share them, or any other point in your life. Maybe you have absolutely no clue what you're doing, where you're going, or what you want. But if you look at your life from the outside, I am sure that there are many things that you can be grateful for that other people wish that they had. And I also find it really amazing in life that we all have these separate things, and we can come together as a collective and all help each other out. So instead of feeling jealous, be happy for that person, because there's something inside of you that they wish they had too, and that is the truth. Some people have a comfortable life, but they feel very misguided because they haven't been through struggles. Some people go through intense struggles in their lives and they give up because of the struggles. And all other kinds of situations in life. When we look at others, we want to look at them in a positive light and with compassion and or like inspiration. I have never looked at somebody and thought jealous thoughts. When jealousy comes up, I tell myself, why be bitter when you can be better? Why sit in jealousy when you can use that jealousy as fuel? Because I believe that if you feel the feeling of jealousy, that means that you are meant to also have that thing as well. Some people never want that thing that you're jealous of. So therefore, you're a step ahead of someone else just because you're jealous. You have one step further in the game than somebody else who hasn't even found their jealousy yet. I hope that makes sense, but that is truly how I go about my life. Growing up, I always had rich friends. I always got to be around people that experienced a luxury lifestyle. And I lived in DC for a bit, and when I moved there, I had absolutely nothing. I had no clue what I was going to do with my life. I just stopped doing ballet dancing, and I really had no purpose. And I made some really great friends that came from family money that taught me a lot of stuff, taught me their way of looking at life, how rich people go about their life, how they handle things, their vibrations. If you truly want something in life, all you have to do is surround yourself with the people that are already there, that have that thing or have that lifestyle. That's why you really have to let go of jealousy and embrace the success in others. Other people want to lift you up. They want to help you out. They want to share with you. I always had an open heart and confidence in myself that I can be around others that are better than me, to the point where I feel if I am the smartest person in the room or the best person in the room, I don't belong there. I don't want to be top dog. I don't want to be the best. I want to walk into a room and feel like a complete loser. I want to feel like a piece of crap nobody, because that means I'm in the right room. I'm surrounded by people that are going to make me better, whether they're going to share their wealth of knowledge with me, whether they're going to actually share with me, whether, I just get to be in their vibration for a while. Whatever it is, I am here today being confident and being my best self because I became friends with people that were better than me. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling left out, remember that you might just be doing it to yourself. Nobody with more success than you, nobody with more than you is looking at you and looking down at you and crap talking you if they're hanging out with you, if they're around you. I have met lots of people that I thought were really, really cool that simply did not have confidence. They self-sabotaged, and I couldn't be friends with them, not because of what they lacked, but because of what they thought that they lacked. I have looked up to so many people that treated themselves like crap and ran away from me or started projecting negativity towards me simply because they lacked confidence in themselves, because they thought that I had more or I was better or something. But I've never ever looked at somebody and thought that way. If somebody's thinking that way about you, you can just distance yourself. But I promise you, 99% of the people that you think are better than you want to be around you, want to be your friend, want to help you grow and be great together. So don't doubt yourself. Don't ruin things for yourself. Don't project negativity just because of your own self-doubt. I love being the one that's lacking most in a room. That means I'm living life correctly. And it is true that connections are the true currency. I heard it was like some billionaire doing an interview. I was doing this whole ramble and then I turned my phone around and it was shut off the whole time because of the heat. So I just turned my air back on and I'm going to finish this video out. But I was listening to this podcast and this billionaire was saying that the true currency is connection. So if you feel like you're lacking financially, don't let that stop you from surrounding yourself with people that you perceive are better than you, because that is truly how we elevate in this world. I believe a lot of people struggle with ego, and when they get around people they feel are better than them, they struggle to have confidence and not self-sabotage. I've been around people that I really respect and I really look up to, that I think are amazing, but I simply couldn't be around them because they would put out bad energy towards me because they felt insecure. So I really want to make it known that I've never felt that way about anybody that had less than me. And I can guarantee you that if you're around people that have more than you, they're not thinking that way either. Honestly, being around people that are in a lacking mindset is worse than being people who have more than you, because they feel like they're competing with you and they feel like they're hustling to achieve something, right? And I honestly love being around people that are better than me, and I don't feel right if I'm in the room and I'm like top dog. I want to be in a room where I feel like complete crap, that I'm the least successful person in the room and that I have something to learn. I do know that that is how I succeed in life, is surrounding myself with people I view are better, that have more than me, that can put me in the right direction in life where I want to go. Like, whether that's experiencing life or even like thinking a certain way in life. Because if you want something in life, you want to be surrounded by the people that have it. Not only to experience it with them, but to learn their mindset and level up, right? If it weren't for being around people that had a different mindset than me, I wouldn't be experiencing anything better. It's very hard to get there yourself. And I want you to let go of your ego, let go of your self-doubt, and really push yourself to be around people that you view are better than you. But I want to make sure this is still recording. I don't know what recorded and like what parts I said and what parts didn't get recorded, and I don't want to repeat myself. I did not plan anything. Like, I didn't know what I was going to say, really. I just hit record and started yapping. So I hope that I sent you some good energy. I hope that some of this resonated with you. And know that you are a shining star. You are brilliant. You're amazing. No matter where you come from, what you have, what you think you lack, it's not too late. It's never too late. This world is full of amazing people and experiences. And if you open your heart to accepting more in life and being humble, you can receive a lot way quicker than you can even imagine. For some people, things take 20 years. For other people, things take a week. Don't doubt divine timing, and don't doubt your life path. Just believe in your journey, believe in yourself, and go out there and live in passion, live in gratitude, live in grace, and really try to live in ease. Sometimes we let our egos ruin things for us, but when you let go of that, you can see there are a lot of helping hands out there. There's nothing wrong with learning from others, and I know that it can be scary to feel out of place, but the more that you put yourself in those places and around those people, you will slowly start to become one of them. And then before you know it, your life will change. So stay positive, stay motivated. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you later.